You know, that's what's funny to me. And let me start this. Let me back up. I'm not pointing fingers at anybody here. I'm just pointing fingers at this in general, this conversation, right? It's the same as the power tool conversation. It's the same as the tractor brand conversation. It's the same as all of these conversations. I'm not pointing fingers at anybody here. But it's hilarious to me when somebody's like, Ford's better than Chevy. And it's like, have you tested all the Chevys? Ford's better than Chevy because you have a Ford. Or Ram's better than Chevy because you have a Ram. It doesn't mean that you've tested all the different brands. You didn't go out and buy 10 pickup trucks. There's not 10. You know what I mean, though? You didn't go out and buy every single power tool to actually independently test them yourself. You might be going off of an opinion of somebody else, but that you didn't go out and buy every brand of TV to tell me which is the best brand of TV. You know what I mean? No, Static, I get you, man. I totally understand. I just think it's funny, the whole conversation. International. Wow. But like, I find it funny when somebody's like, oh, this drill's better than that drill. It's like, really? Did you go buy 10 drills and test them all yourself? Like, did you actually? No way. Like, I just find it funny, you know? I really do. Exactly, Stan. Or like with TVs, it's like, oh, the QLED's better than the. It's like, really? Did you go buy all the LED TVs? Did you actually? No, you didn't. I don't know. I just find the whole, like, I find it funny. So. Oh yeah, and yeah, nothing lasts forever anymore. No. What's going on? Welcome in. How are you? But like I said, I'm not pointing fingers at anybody here. It's just the conversation in general. Magna box. Oh man. Sean, some people have them and love them. So I'm not gonna, you know, that's, if their opinion is they like it and that's your opinion, you don't, that's fine. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. That's true. Yeah. Oh, it's true. Yeah. Stan, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. Yep. Yeah, back. You're right. You're right. We buy a Milwaukee because that's the brand of batteries we have too. And I'm not switching brands of batteries because that gets expensive. You know, like, that's what I have. So that's what I'm going to stay with, you know? It's just. I actually saw an electrician that runs out of a Cybertruck and absolutely loves it. Because he's got like the front trunk or whatever. And like he had a bunch of tools in there and he had a bunch of tools in his bed. All his power tools were able to plug in and stuff and charge. And it was actually kind of slick. It was like he made it into a work truck. It was kind of cool, actually. But again, you know, that fits his needs, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. So, but yeah, I just think the whole conversation is rather amusing to me. Like, sure, everybody's entitled to their opinion, but how did you get to that opinion, you know? Did you actually go buy every brand of hammer and you can tell me what is the best brand of hammer in your opinion? The best brand of hammer is the one that you have in your hand that gets the job done. Let's be real, you know? I just think it's funny. I think it's funny. The other one that gets me, Chad, is when people share their opinions when you didn't ask for them. Commercials tell you everything you need to know. Oh, man. Like, I was talking about something yesterday, and I didn't ask for anybody's opinion. I was just telling a story. And, yeah. It's the thing. Heard that. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. I don't know. There's just things in life that I've realized, A, it's not worth arguing about, which is like, you know, the tool brand, the truck brand, the track. None of that stuff's Mac versus PC, Samsung versus iPhone. It's not worth arguing about. It's not. It's not. I have a Samsung phone because that's what I decided to go with back in the day. Well, Sean, AMD and Intel, there actually are. Depends on what you, in my opinion, depends on what you're doing. They both have their uses. Not saying one can't do what the other one. Yeah, same thing. It's the same thing. So yeah. I just find it funny, but it's just not worth arguing about anymore, you know? Oh, Sean, is that even a question? I mean, come on. Oh, man. Don't do that. Fuzzy, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Right, China, you got your new AMD up and running? Me too. Me too. I switched to AMD for the first time. I've always been an Intel guy, but I switched. Oh, the AMD was first Intel. Depends what you're doing, but that's my opinion too, you know. D15. Which one's the D15? Hang on. Hang on. D15. And which one is that? Please load. Please load. Oh, that's not overboard. That's not overboard at all. Because that's the cooler that I've been using for like 10 years. That's the only cooler I ever use. Oh, yeah. Exactly, Static. Yep. You do you. Have fun. Oh. Yeah, no, there's nothing overkill about that CPU cooler. No. You know, Stan, they had to turn on the nuke. They had to like take the nuke plant and like turn it up a notch, you know, when I was running flight sim. It wasn't 40. What did you say? 46 hours? No, it was like 6 or 4 at the most. Yeah. Oh, I did heat half of Missouri though. Yeah. Sorry. It was really toasty out here that day. It was like 95 in the garage that morning, or 98, or so. It was 98. Yeah. It was brutal. Absolutely brutal. But hey, last night I turned off my computers. Now, it was cooler outside last night, but I turned off the computers last night out here in the garage, and when I came out here today, it was like 73 degrees. I'm like, all right, the air conditioning barely even has to like do anything. Just take a little humidity out of there and we're good to go, you know? Yeah. How's it going? Welcome in. What's poppin'? But yeah, it was kind of funny. Because, you know, you don't realize the computers, even just sitting at idle, not really doing much, they still make a fair amount of heat. Still make that heat, so. But, yeah, this morning it was like, air conditioner laughed at me when I turned it on. It's like, oh, you want me to cool the space? Okay, 3 seconds later, done. Okay. Oh yeah, it was a good time. You know, Stan, if they're, you know, like a freezing rain event, where they're worried about like ice getting on the power lines, I'll just throw on Flight Sim early to draw more power to make the lines hotter, you know? That's all we got to do. That's it. And we'll be peachy, you know? That or I'll load up like Red Dead Redemption 2. How about that? Because that used to cook my computer back in the day. I assume it still does. I don't know. I haven't played it. Imagine buying a generator to turn PC on for heat. You know, funny you mentioned generators, Stan. Well, Dad technically owns 3 generators. One of them's here in the garage with, well, not in this part of the garage, but in the other part of the garage. And then 2 of them, I think, are at the farm. Or no. One might be at my brother's house. But back in 06, we had that winter ice storm, and then we had the summer. There were tornadoes around. We didn't get hit by a tornado, but we got hit with a lot of straight line winds here. And we lost power for like 10 days on each storm. And we had a generator at the time, but we decided it was way too small. And then we went out and bought a brand new one. And then there was another generator that was being fixed where Dad used to work, or, well, for now still works, kind of, at the lawn and garden shop. And the guy repaired it, but like didn't want to pay his bill. So then Dad just like took it. Like, well, it's ours now. And we put a couple bucks in that thing, and that thing's huge. It'll run the world. Oh yeah. Combine brands. All brands. Oh, Velis, it's so true. So true. Eight, 9, lost power for 3 weeks. Wow. 06 was wild here. 06 was wild here. It was a bad year. +200 people died in the last ice storm you had. Holy cow. Ice storms are so dangerous. People don't realize how dangerous ice storms actually are. We had a ½ inch ice, and it like stopped the world here. Yeah. Full velocity gaming. Yeah, I don't plug in electronics to the generator. If we have to run a generator, it's like for the refrigerator. Although our refrigerator doesn't like our big generator. I think it's a grounding issue. But we like run some lights. A big thing is like in the summer, especially fans. Try to ventilate the house. Yeah. I remember 06 with winter weather. Gotcha. The funny thing was the 06 like summer storm. I was actually at Busch Stadium in St. Louis, you know, watching the Cardinals try to play. And there's like tornado sirens going off at Busch Stadium. And this was before they had any severe weather like protocol. So like they didn't tell us to like, you know, go hide in the bathrooms and the stairwells, all that stuff. And so we're just like sitting in the seats and there's like tornado sirens going off. We ended up huddled in the concourses we were up in the upper deck. But huddled in the concourse, and then little did I know that like the house got hit. We didn't get any damage, but there was like trees down everywhere here. The worst part, and Stan, you probably know what this is, the Metrolink. We rode the Metrolink that night to the Busch Stadium, and Metrolink got flooded. Plus, they didn't have any power, so they ended up bringing in all their Metro buses, and they put us all on buses, and then they would drive from Metrolink station to Metrolink station, which is awful. And then finally, we basically took a poll of the entire bus, and we convinced the driver just to take us all to the one station, because we all were from the one station. And that was a lot better. But it was awful. Absolutely awful. Full velocity gaming, I got you, man. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't plug in any of my stuff here. And to be honest, if there's like a longer term or even a short term power outage, I'm unplugging all of my computer stuff. I don't want it to be plugged in when we get power back, you know? I'm a little paranoid about some of my electronics, so. Which, you know, for good reasons, right? A power company's not going to pay for a new computer. They might, though. I doubt it. Well, yeah. I rather, if it, you know, if it's like a 4-second thing, just unplug a computer, I'd rather unplug it. I don't have to worry about it. Just saying. So yeah. You had a power outage kill your GPU once while gaming? That's sad. You had to take a taxi from Bush? Oh my god. That sounds terrible, Stan. When power lightning, yeah. I unplug my computers for lightning too. I definitely do that. Surge protector and all didn't help, yeah. There's only so much a surge protector could do. You know? Just saying. Surge doesn't help, yeah. $480 for a 3-hour ride. Did you have to taxi back to get your... Did you have a car parked at Bush? For a 3-hour ride, that's a bit of a ride from... Wow. Or how's that work? Did somebody, like, drive you there and then dump you out, or... Interested. How's it going? Welcome in. What's poppin'? Oh, hey, this is our last pass, chat. Last pass. Not bad. Not bad at all, y'all. Y'all. Welcome in, y'all. What's going on, chat? We are just about done with our potato harvest. Hooray, everybody cheer. Everybody clap your hands. What do we got? 2 more days? Yeah. 2 more days, okay. Might just, I don't know. We'll probably just return these and then lease them again later. Oh. Gotcha, Stan. Gotcha, Stan. We're doing great. Welcome in. Yes. I gotcha. Yeah, I'm a big believer. I got UPSs. How do we have so much money? We play a lot. And yeah. $50 amp. Lockout with alarm. That'd be cool. Good plan, Stan. Not to lock around St. Louis at 11 at night, yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, no, I'm a big fan of the UPSs, but yeah, unplugging is still the best way in my opinion. Because, you know, if your house gets hit by lightning... Come on. Come on. I hope a couple of these get in the used sales. That would be nice. Probably won't happen, though. If I had to guess. What is that site, by the way? I don't know what that site is where you ordered. What is that? What is this? Interesting. I don't know that I've ever heard of this. Instant gaming. I don't think I've ever heard of that. I don't know what that is. That's scary to me. That's scary. Pretty popular and legit. Interesting. Chad, have we ever heard of that? Instant gaming? It sounds like a streaming service for gaming is what it sounds like to me. Or to me, but I don't know. Can't wait for November, right? Right? I guess I'm just maybe, you know, this goes back to the conversation before about, like, you know, opinions. I'm just a Steam guy, so I bought it on Steam. Technically, I have the collector edition pre-ordered as well, but yeah, I still got to get it on the server. On the server Steam account too. I got to get that pre-ordered. Not that it matters. At some point, I will. At some. It sounds like a G2A situation. Is it like G2A? Because that's what it sounds like to me. Okay, you know G2A, a lot of the stuff on G2A is actually purchased with stolen credit cards. Did you know that? And that's why there's good deals on stuff, because it's purchased with stolen credit cards. Did you all know that? Just saying. It's like Steam platform, but okay. That's why you don't call it G2A. Alright. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh, you're good. You're good, Dan. I just didn't know. I didn't think you'd be able to hold it all personally, so that's why I thought I would check. Got a whole 4% here, you know. Which actually, this harvester, that's a fair bet. But it's all good. Yeah, G2A is the don't buy anything G2A because you're just supporting criminals. Farmer Nick. What's up, sir? How are you? This one. There we go. All right, so we are going to need these harvesters again, but I don't really feel like paying 2 days of rent on the harvesters before we need them again. So we'll just turn them all back in, and God, there's a lot of diesel just sitting here running. Just a lot of bins, you know, just a lot of bins. Just saying. All right, let's go ahead and run the truck. Run the truck. Gotcha. They'll give you a whole Steam account. Yeah, because it's stolen information, stolen credit cards and stuff. That's sketchy. They give you a whole Steam account. No, we can talk, Nick. We can talk. Hello?
Hello.
What's up?
Not much.
See, what's going on is the boys have been boycotting the farm, Nick.
Oh.
And so I just have kept Team Speak Meter because they've been boycotting me. So
Why is everyone boycotting?
they were mad because I planted potatoes. When
That's what you're harvesting?
I just finished. Yeah. And
Oh.
Dan, that's what we just got done.
Oh.
Hmm.
So what you're saying is
Oh.
I kept myself busy long enough today.
That was terrible. I felt left out there,
Sorry,
like I
Scoot.
was
Sorry.
not part of the group no more.
Sorry, I thought you weren't. I didn't know you were here. My bad. I knew you were here, but like I didn't know you were here. Actually, Nick, our server's broken.
I see that.
But I can restart now that we got that harvest done. Restart it now. Here in just a minute. Let me get this last truck hauled in, and then we'll.
I should hopefully be done baling by then, because I'm at like 1.25 passes to go, and I'm at 6:03.
Nice, nice. We get plows moving down. Yeah, it's fine. But anyway, so how's it going, Nick? What's up?
That's good.
How's Minnesota?
That's good.
Are the sodas actually smaller at like restaurants and stuff?
No.
Oh, wait, so it's a lie?
Yeah.
Dang it, it's like the cake, huh?
Do they actually call it soda up there, or they call it pop?
I don't know. I just try to live my own life, not pay attention to people.
I forget where we were at. I think it was in Iowa, actually, of all places. And we went to I don't remember what the restaurant was. And the lady's like, what flavor Coke you want? And we're like, what? I want a Mountain Dew. She's like, you want a Mountain Dew Coke?
He must have been from Texas.
And I was like, no, I want a Coke, or I want a Mountain Dew. I don't want Coke. It was kind of funny. No.
Yeah, I try to live my life up, but you know, I gotta go through every day on my way home from work, go through rush hour traffic, and
Oh man.
I feel like every day I do that 20 years off my life from the amount of screaming.
You got grape juice production going? Let's go. I'm actually going to be planting grapes today, hopefully. At some point, which I know is thrilling for everybody, but hey. I want raisins and a wine, actually. I don't care about the grape juice, but I want wine. We've got a modded brewery that will make us some wine.
Nice.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that eventually. All right, so once all this auto drive stops driving here, there, and yonder, and everybody gets to where they're supposed to be going, we'll throw the surfer. That way, at least we know where stuff is.
And remember, Dan, you gotta join last, because you'll break it otherwise.
Dan's actually stepping out for the afternoon.
Oh.
Here in a few.
You were talking about noise gates yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I know I changed mine. Was I one of the ones picking stuff yesterday?
No, you're good.
Okay.
Grass needs to be fertilized. You're usually pretty good about muting so that we can't hear background, Scoot.
I try.
As you just unmuted.
Yeah, as try as I can.
Beef jerky equals cow raisins. Oh God, he's not wrong.
That's an interesting way to look at it.
It's true though, actually.
It actually is.
Oh God. That's funny. That's actually really funny. No, I think the whole thing with like the noise gate is that people probably just don't realize it's a thing.
Well, I didn't know about it until Trent was explaining it to me.
Okay.
But I adjusted mine beforehand, and then he says about it yesterday. I just want to make sure it wasn't.
I gotcha. I should probably do a better job when people join. Like, hey, set up your noise gate right away.
Gotcha.
I'm just saying, it's my fault. So you know, it's fine. Okay.
I think I'm gonna end with potentially 613.
Oh wow.
And that was with everything being in either orange or yellow, so not like max potential for yield
Oh dang.
on one harvest.
Not bad.
with the 5,500 liter bales. Because that was the baler I had when I started the game.
Gotcha. Beef raisins would be a good name. Beef raisin. Would you call it beef raisins? I guess. Grapes and olives are a pain without mods. What mods? We've got a modded harvester, and I'm hoping that helps a lot because it'll harvest at 7 as opposed to 4. So that's gonna be better. We can also use GPS to help us drive down the rows, which is always nice. Beyond that, I don't really know what other mods I would use for grape/olives. Little cows growing on a vine. This conversation really took a turn.
Nope.
I'm just not sure how I feel about this anymore. But yeah, that's what I would use, some kind of modded harvester. And although I think Jeff was talking about if you use that Colossus pack out of the mod hub, there's a harvester that does like multiple rows of grapes at a time, which would be kind of cool. For mulching, you only need to pass once. I assume so, yeah. And you can also buy a buy point. You can just buy the grapes if you really want to do that too. See, no grapes. Can we even plant them right now, Sean? No, I can't plant them, Sean. So if I can't plant the grapes, then we can't plant the grapes, you know? Besides, we're going to restart the server here in just a second. That's basically where it needs to go. This is where it's going. All right, so chat, stand by. We are going to restart the server. Since it was so nicely broken for us today. I'm just saying. What do I need to restart? This right here, okay. That's what I need. So hopefully we get to the right time of year, Sean. So that we can plant the grapes today. Hopefully. If not, that's fine. There's always, Tuesday.
So do we buy a field for just for grapes? Or what are we doing?
Haven't yet. It's a little one just south of the grass farm is what I actually want to buy for grapes. And then we can like park stuff at the grass farm. I actually want to put a shed at the grass farm, and I want to put a shed at the cow farm too. We need some money, most likely. So yeah. All right, Dan, thanks for the help. We'll catch you later, man. Hopefully. It'll probably break again. Don't worry, Dan.
Server
Alright.
back up yet?
I say allegedly it's back up. Yeah, if you want to join, go ahead. I'm joining. Allegedly, I'm joining.
Same.
All right now. I was hoping it was going to be fine today because I started it last night, and it seems like it runs better if you can kind of like let it boot up and nobody join it for a while.
Yeah.
So I started it last night, but I don't think I'm actually joining though. Are you actually joining or no?
It's still stuck at 0.
All right. Hit cancel. I'm going to try a second time here. Sometimes that'll do the trick.
Alright.
Try that again real fast.
I mean, once you get fully booted, I'm going to pick up bales and I'll switch over.
I'm in. Well, 20% in. It has started the syncing process, therefore we're fine. At least I am.
That was good. Last night I was gonna come hang out, but
Yeah.
I didn't feel like, at 10 o'clock at night, I didn't feel like moving the computer.
Oh.
I was tired.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know how I was tired because I had the day off yesterday, so I didn't do like anything.
You're tired from
Oh
not
yeah.
doing
Oh
anything.
yeah. How was it with the in-laws?
Oh, yeah.
It was good.
Was it?
Yeah,
That's right. You actually
I missed.
like your in-laws, right?
Yeah, I actually like my in-laws.
That's right. That's right. That's good.
Besides, I had to miss out on Olive Garden.
Oh.
What'd you miss out?
I didn't. My wife got me a to-go meal.
Oh, why didn't you go with them?
But, they were going at 6. I didn't get home till 8.
Oh, you had the day off yesterday. I'm still confused.
That was on Wednesday.
Oh, okay. So you didn't have all the details. Are you syncing or no?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if it was stuck at 0 for you.
Nope.
All right. That's good. What'd you get at Olive Garden? I've never had it.
I normally get like the chicken Alfredo.
Okay.
Solid choice.
My wife got me, the spaghetti wasn't that great.
Does she not know your Olive Garden order?
I mean, probably not. We don't go very often.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Especially now living here, there's a lot of places that cost the same amount.
Yeah. Olive Garden's it's one of those things, like, it's on my list, but, like, I just never had it. Well, one of these days, I want to get me some chilies. There's a lot of people on TikTok that have been getting chilies, and the stuff looks great. Which might be weird to say.
It's pretty okay for
Yeah.
like a family / bar-ish restaurant. I won't
Yeah.
say it's a sports bar because yeah, they have TVs and stuff, but it's not like focused around sports. It's more like a family bar act.
They have these mozzarella sticks that just look great. Big old slabs of mozzarella. They look awesome. But anyway, there's that. All right, so I'm moving all these trucks. I'm gonna get us a couple auger wagons running, Nick, and we can run combines and have them running on auto for us.
I will be in shortly. I try to avoid mozzarella sticks like the plague.
Really?
I had a traumatizing experience when I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
Like my mom made them at home. You know, like when they fresh out the
Oh, and they're
vat-
a little
vat
toasty.
of bowl, and they're toasty. Yeah, that's the best time to eat them.
Oh yeah.
So I was probably like 7 or 8.
Did we burn our face off?
No, they didn't burn face off.
Oh.
But I was trying to eat it, and then I started choking.
Oh.
So I'm thinking, hey, let's just pull it back out of my mouth.
Oh.
Well, since it's straight out the vat of bowl, the cheese is still stringy. So it just kept stretching and stretching, and Mom's like, you choking? And I'm like, yeah. So then I just decided just to shove the other half in my mouth, and I was like, okay, we're good now.
So you had a cheese pull going on.
Yeah.
I love me some mozzarella sticks, bro. I haven't had them in a little while, but love me a good mozzarella stick. See, here in St. Louis, we have, toasted ravioli, which
Those
is
are amazing as well.
Yeah, which most people don't even know what they are, but we would always do, back when we used to have like Wednesday night family dinners, every once in a while, like especially for my one nephew's birthday, he always wanted toasted ravioli and mozzarella sticks and a big salad, and that's what we would have for dinner, and it was like the best. So we'd break out the deep fryer and get after it, But we wouldn't do it super often, but every once in a while.
Toasted ravioli is like one of my go-to things when I go to an authentic Italian restaurant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Super good. Super, super good. Invented here in St. Louis. Didn't know that, did you?
No, I did not.
It's one of our claims to fame, man. Provel cheese is too, but nobody knows what Provel cheese is, so that one's okay.
I mean, Provolone cheese is actually a pretty good cheese.
It's so good. I didn't realize, like, it's made here in St. Louis. And, like, if you buy Provel cheese at a grocery store, you're paying the family that made it like a royalty. Like, the Emos family is the one, I think it was Ed Emos is the one that came up with it. And, like, owns it still. And, yeah, if you buy Provel cheese anywhere, you're paying him a royalty for it. And apparently back in the day when it was, like, popping off here in St. Louis, he actually would go around to... restaurants, and he would if they had the word Provel on their menu, he'd be like, hey, you owe me a royalty for that. And he would make people pay him. I think he's a G personally, but I don't know.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
Right? I mean, he owned it. All right, Nick, on your auto drive over there on the right side. Put yourself to the under the field for field 13. And then when you put your auger out, a wagon should appear. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? What's poppin'? Welcome on in. Yeah.
Did you like the little cut around I did of you?
That was classy. Yeah. Got the job done, man.
Yeah.
All right, I got 1050 and 2-track coming to us on with wagons.
All right.
Would be good.
I'm sure they won't struggle at all.
You put your pipe out early and often, and especially stay in a straight line. And if you have to stop for some reason, don't move. As long as you abide by some rules, they're fine. They just like things a certain way, all right? That is all. That is all. Welcome in. How's it going? What's poppin'? Oh, yeah. Oh, and actually, I set up my GPS and I did it wrong. We have to manually shrink this, the width down to 50 on these.
Alright.
Or as close to 50 as you can get. I always forget that. Auto width and these headers do not get along. That's okay. It's all good. Wagon's approaching the field marker. Okay. Doing good.
So I'm guessing east-west is going to be the best for this field.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, once we get outside done, yeah. East-west, go cut a land somewhere in the middle, you know. The usual. And actually, like,
once
down...
I get in, I can hop in a wagon if you want me to.
Okay. Hopefully it's still working. Like down here, Nick, I'm going to go ahead and just jump on GPS behind you here. So I am eagerly awaiting 25. I want it to come out now. I want to play it now. Mostly I want to play it now because I have more free time now. And in November, I do a bunch of Christmas lights, like a lot. And so I will have to be juggling putting up Christmas lights and playing the new farm sim. So there will be a juggling act that will happen in November. So yeah, it will be fun.
What you're saying is FS25 is going to make it to where you don't procrastinate putting up Christmas lights?
Well, you see, I've already talked, I've been talking a little bit. I need to talk to my niece and nephew. There was talks last year about hiring them to put up Christmas lights, and then it never happened. But this year, it's gonna happen. So if I could, you know, like I was telling Dad, if we could have like a big Saturday, Sunday, and like try to get them to come both days. I don't know if they have like that much free time, but
yeah,
You know, try to get them to come down both days, and then, you know, maybe have Zach come help us too.
Mm-hmm.
And like just get a ton of stuff done in 2 days, you know.
Yeah.
You get 3-4 people working even for 4 or 5 hours, like it'd be amazing what you can get done.
Yeah.
So the big thing would be like trying to coordinate and, you know, make sure everybody's here and we have all the lights, and Patrick's hanging out. Black Hat, thanks for the bits. No, I don't hire people to put up lights, but I think this year might be the first year. Like, I'll be involved too. But it'll be all like friends and family, you know? Normally I put up the lights myself. In the past, I've done up to 20,000 lights. Plus a whole bunch of like yard stuff and whatnot. My light number's down in the like last year because I went like we have arches I put around the yard that we made. They go around the perimeter, up the sides, across the front. And those used to have, you know, a couple hundred mini lights on them. And now they have 16 C9 or C7s. So our overall number of lights has gone down actually quite a bit. But the look of the show and the brightness has gone up. Because C7s are very bright compared to mini lights. So it's kind of a different show these days, but it still looks really good. And, actually, if a modder VIP can hit exclamation point lights in the chat, you can see a picture of my lights from a couple years ago. That's only if a modder VIP. There you go. So those arches don't have mini lights on them anymore. Like, I don't have the trees in the yard anymore, so things are a little different, but that's a picture of the light display from a couple years ago. So, and obviously the pictures are garbage compared to what it looks like in real life, but yeah. So actually, I guess last year was the first year I ever paid anybody to help me put up lights. I paid my buddy Zach the one day, and I paid James, actually, from chat. James lives in the same town as us, and he came over and helped me put up lights one day, and I paid him as well. You know, I'm a firm believer if somebody's gonna come and like help me do something that I want to do, you know, like put up Christmas lights, I have no problem, you know, giving them some cash, maybe, you know, order some pizza or whatever. I don't have any problem with that at all. So, no.
I'd say if I was closer, I'd help you.
Let's go.
On PC.
Let's go. Let's go.
If I was closer.
Wait, did you say I could help with your PC? What?
Well, I said I'd help you with your lights if I was closer, and then you could help me build PC.
Oh, see, that's a trade I would do.
Yeah, a little trade thing. No monies, no nothings.
I would do that. Yeah. We're a little far apart for that, but yeah.
It'd be a hefty road trip for a weekend.
Yeah. Right. But yeah, so I will definitely be trying to get some help this year. I have heard of X-Lights. I don't use X-Lights, but I have heard of it, yeah. So I don't have a lot of stuff that can be controlled computer-wise, but I do have some, I have some, what's it called? Lightoramas. I have 2 of them. You do X-Lights, Wolf? Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I've got 2 lightoramas that I use to control my snowmen and my OMG sign that's over at the neighbor. And then kind of some other random stuff. But yeah. On field 22. Where's field 22? 22. 22. How would you reconnect the waypoint? Hold on. I gotta drive to see it. Hang on, Black App. I would like to get into more of like the RGB stuff, but it's just it's spendy. And anybody that's in the RGB, they know. They know. I really want to make like a big pixel tree though. That's something I really want to do at some point, but
I think everyone wants to do that.
yeah, I know. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Howdy, howdy. You have a big pixel tree? Nice. If you have pictures of your Christmas lights, we have a Christmas light channel on our Discord, !point Discord. I'd always love to see it. I'm the guy that's talking about Christmas lights for next year, like, you know, in November. I'm looking ahead to what can I do next year as I'm putting up the current like lights. That is me. My display has won awards. Actually, from our town. It's not a big deal, but I have. You're getting 3 more. Nice. All right, Blackhead's at field 22, which is on my right. Thanks for the follows. Welcome in, y'all. What's poppin'? How would you connect that? That's on the other side. Okay, hang on. We do not allow people to join right from Twitch. If you're interested, come in our team so we can get to know us off stream. Okay, so for some reason, and I have a feeling this is just because the way the auto drive guy used to make his courses like this. He has all of his waypoints at the fields just stop. Right? So they're not connected to anything. So in this case, there's 2 options. You can either connect it to the field boundary itself, or just, I'd connect it over here. Click, use your scroll wheel, click, bada bing, bada boom. So that way your truck, when it gets full, it can just go out on its way. That's what I would do. But hey, what do I know? That's just what I would do. So yeah. Oh, else that would be funny. That would be hilarious, actually. Now, I think a conversation is going to happen. You know, he doesn't want to be petty and yell at my brother for parking in front of his house. I don't want to be petty and tell him not to walk on my Christmas lights. I don't think I'll say that, but at some point, like maybe when I am putting up the lights this year, I'm just, you know, he's always outside. He's always out mowing his grass or something. I'll just have to be like, hey, I'd really appreciate if y'all would stay out of the display this year. Like, I got video of you last year. Y'all need to just stay out this year. Like, I don't have any problem if anybody wants to walk, you know, back and forth on the street in front of the house. No problem with that. But stay out of the display. There's too many wires. There's too many tripping hazards. There's, you know, fragile things. You know, you just never know. You know, you're out walking in the display and you can't see the ropes that hold the inflatables down sometimes, you know? And you trip on them. I've done it. It's not safe. Eagle fan, what's going on, man? How are you? So now we're just going to have like a legit conversation. If he's mad at me, well, I don't really care. So, maybe I get a no trespassing sign or 2. And then if he does continue to do it, then, you know, we call the police, right?
New idea for the curtain light.
No trespassing sign.
No trespassing.
Stay,
This one's you.
Stay off my yard. That's what it's gonna say. This is Barley, yeah. This is Barley. Actually, I can't wait to see the curtain lights. Because, like, they've been out for a while now, so, like, people make designs and, like, upload them. So I can't wait to see what all the designs are going to be this year. There were a lot of little red trucks hauling Christmas trees last year, I'll tell you that much. It's a little red truck hauling a Christmas tree.
So I want to get a 20-foot Santa.
Okay.
And some of those really reindeers, couple of them.
All right.
And then make a little sleigh for Santa to sit in.
Oh. Yeah.
I think that'd be pretty cool.
Be pretty sweet. CBM, what's going on? How are you? What's poppin'? Yeah, Dad and I were talking about like potential new projects for this Christmas light season, and we kind of went back and forth with a couple ideas. Like I still really kind of want to put a driveway arch, like a whole tunnel over the driveway. Like we have an arch at the end of the driveway, but make like 5 or 6 more of them, and then put lights between them to make a tunnel. And he's not really about it. I kind of want to do that, but he's not a fan. And then there's like a tree thing I've kind of want to make too, but I don't know. We'll see. And then I had a great idea. If we make a tree thing, instead of putting the C7 lights in it, we actually put the like the Govee permanent outdoor lights. We put those in there. So then I could, you know, make a whole bunch of different colors and whatever I wanted, right? Like, that's kind of an idea that's out there, too. So we got ideas, you know? But not sure yet. And then I was on the Govee website looking at a whole bunch of different stuff. I might just have a whole Govee display someday. I don't know.
Going on the Go website is a trap.
I know it is, yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Hi, Nick.
I'm going to try to reset my internet and see if that fixes my problems. It is like Trent back before he got his Starlink. That was a very miserable lap around the field.
That's pretty bad. You know, I was wondering, you were kind of like crooked on some of that, and I was wondering why it was kind of crooked.
I will say, though,
Now I know.
I also did a speed test.
Uh-huh.
Unless Olivia's parents just changed, you know, the internet speed, which I know they got rid of cable. They didn't want to give up the internet until we actually buy the house.
Okay.
For some weird reason.
Yep.
But I do know that they want to get rid of the cable, so I don't know if they changed the internet speed, which I don't think they would have, because when they got rid of the cable, the speed was the same. I just went and checked it on my phone. I'm getting 188 megabytes. I'm supposed to be getting a gig. On the computer, I'm getting 58 megabytes.
Well, here's your sign. You have problems. The phone speed's not that bad. That's actually not terrible for Wi-Fi. Good. Yeah. But wired, yeah. That's a little. Yeah, I was thinking like, oh, I'll run a speed test. I'm streaming. I can't do that. It'll hurt the stream. That's right. My bad. But yeah, that Govee website, Scoot, it is literally a trap. It's bad. Don't do it. You want to buy everything.
Yes, it is. I do now have 2 of the because we got like the little tower lights last year.
Yeah.
We got 3 of them. Yeah. Well, one was in the bedroom, one was in the living room, and then one was in my game room-ish.
Yeah.
Baby room. Well, we never really used the one in the bedroom, so now I have one behind me and one in front of me. And when I'm playing with y'all, if she needs to talk to me, she turns the one in front of me on strobe, so I know to mute my mic.
That's awesome. It's such a good idea, though.
Yeah.
Use technology to help out. Why not? That's funny. Might as well. Might as well. All right, I'm gonna work on some square ups, and then we'll cut a land. Yeah.
All right, I'm saving my game.
Oh, you're good.
And I'm hopefully gonna get in.
You're good.
I did figure out. I was trying to listen to when you were talking when I asked you the question about how you get Courseplay to work with auto drive to like refill the.
You know, line. I left out a very key step.
Hit the Courseplay button.
You gotta hit the Courseplay button over here in auto drive.
So
yeah.
I was working on it, and like I had it working, and like it would go to the line station to buy, but it would never fill, and then come back to the field. It's because I had it set up wrong.
Oh yeah, you got to put your fill type to line. Yep. You know, a full combine takes a minute to unload. Holy cow. And no skippers left behind. No skippers were harmed in the harvesting of this field. Or wait. Wait a minute. Watch the server be broken again, for the record.
I'm at 23%.
Oh, snap.
But no, I did start a new map. I started, I think it's Backroads Country 4X.
All right.
I'm trying to do like you do, no loans, start with what you got, and work your way up.
Yes.
Which I have like 3 million liters of grass right now. It's gonna turn to silage. Right now, it's worth like, if I sold it at max, it's like $600,000.
No, it's pretty good.
Yeah, but
Help you get going anyway.
yeah, off that one field.
Yeah, yeah.
And I re-limed and re-fertilized it, so hopefully the yield will be better this time.
That's good. Good. Now I was looking at these Govee. They're like, I don't even know what you call them. I don't know what they call them, but they're like almost look like the size of like a hockey puck, and then they have a stake on the bottom, and they're meant for like going in your yard, like along a path or along a driveway. And I was like, dude, that would be sick. I could just run that up like both sides of the driveway. You know, it'd look really cool. And then I got to thinking, well, there's a wire between each one. The rabbits are going to have a field day. I was like, that's probably not a good idea, actually. And then I got looking at some of their like outdoor neon. It's tube lights, but basically they're fancy tube lights. Like that could work.
Yeah, I almost got one of the guys at work convinced to do the underglow lights on his car for his Lexus.
Yeah, they sell those too. I didn't realize that till the other day. I was like, I need that set for my tractor.
When did we acquire this field? This is a really odd-shaped field.
It is a very odd shaped field, yeah. Swedish Ranger, what's going on? How you doing today? What's poppin'? What's going on? Yeah, so I think I might go with the fancy like tube lights. If I was gonna do a driveway arch, or driveway tunnel, I wouldn't worry about putting any lights on the ground along the driveway. But I kind of like having the lights on the ground along the driveway because it's like a barrier that for people, in a way, like, hey, don't cross that. So I've actually for years now, for probably like 15 years, I've had a couple different sets, but like red tube lights that I line the driveway with. And, you know, it's time to update that a little bit, you know? So I just got to figure out I think the driveway's like 35 feet long. Working on a roof. Got to help the family even on the weekends. You betcha. Family's the only thing you got, you know? Just saying.
What is AW unload supposed to be? Or is that just what this field is?
No, that unloads at the homestead.
Oh.
Yeah. That took a leggy. What'd you just do?
I was sitting in AW 32. Or in the Fent.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was just sitting there.
Was it?
Do we need to? Yeah. Do we need to Are you supposed to be plowing 31?
It was at 30. Was it? Okay. We do need to plow that. Yeah.
Those two tractors. What I was asking.
Yeah, Dan moved him down there before he left.
Okay.
You can force play him if you want.
I will attempt to do that.
Hey, well, there's only one way to learn it, right?
Yep.
Do it. You don't have to, though. If you want me to set it up, I will. I try not to force people to use Courseplay Auto Drive. I forget that not everybody likes it or wants to use it. And I'm over here like the biggest fanboy of both of them, so. Yeah, it happens. Dad's at the farm right now, and I'm assuming he's gonna put that peppermint oil on the pumpkins, and it's gonna rain, chat. Sad times. Hopefully the pumpkins look better today. He tried some other kind of... He's been trying all the bug killers.
Once I created in the one, I clicked the little like 2-paper thing at the bottom to copy it.
Yep. That'll allow you to copy it, and then you got to go to the second one and click it. It'll be green on the second one. And then you'll click it on the second one to actually copy it. You basically have to be like, yeah, you can copy, and then actually copy.
Got it. I got it.
Kind of works. So yeah. Yep, I can feel it. Yep. You got it. You got it. How do you set up auto drive to pick up straw and take it back to the silo? So that's going to be a two-prong approach. Are you harvesting with horseplay by chance? You basically need to harvest with horseplay, and then you copy that horseplay course from the combine into a tractor for auto drive, or for picking up straw. Okay, so assuming you still have the course for the combine, you need to click the little thing at the bottom like Scoot was just talking about, bottom right, to allow you to copy it. Then you go to your tractor and copy it. Go to the tractor and copy it. And then in your auto drive, you're going to set it to pick up and deliver. The pickup spot is going to be the field. The deliver is going to be wherever you're trying to haul it to. And the crop type or fruit type doesn't matter. And then make sure the auto drive button is lit up, or the course play button needs to be lit up in auto drive. And then you can start it either way. You can either start it with course play or auto drive. It doesn't matter. I hope that made sense. It made sense in my head. I don't know. All right, so you got the wagon? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I have the Challenger wagon.
Okay, and you're off emptying. Okay. All right, I got the other one out here at me, hopefully here soon. In a minute.
Yeah, the Fent one just should. Yeah, it's coming out.
Yeah, it's here. He's thinking about life. He's attempting. Yeah, some of these close fields to the homestead, I don't mind just running an auger wagon right into the homestead, you know, instead of transferring to trout. Plus, I don't have every field set up to be able to run auger wagons on them.
But when I said something about this field, like I hadn't finished like populating.
Okay.
So all I saw was like field 8, and I saw grass. I'm like, when did we get this field now?
Oh.
Now it makes sense. I
Yeah.
this field now.
Yeah, this field's a little awkward though.
Yeah.
It is definitely a little strange, but it works. It's all good. Actually, if you want to jump in the other combine while Nick's away.
Okay, I will say either that or I would switch tractors because this 2-track is.
You know, the 2-tracks are interesting to drive, but on auto drive or emptying combines, they are awesome. They really are awesome. Got a weather update. It's gonna say it's gonna rain.
You want me to just cut a land?
Yeah, if you want to.
We're doing east, west, 50.
Yeah. Thunderstorms likely, starting soon. Huh? I mean, phone, I'm looking at the radar. Okay. All right. Whatever you say, dog.
Bear0313 cheered Dex100, just got out of Deadpool. Please tell me you locked in your tickets for Monday.
I don't think they've been locked in yet, Bear, but why will my header not go down? Header? What is wrong with my combine? Bear, thanks for the bits. They'll probably get locked in tonight, Bear. Actually, I need to, that's going to be the determining factor, actually. Hang on, Bear. I need to look up the pizza, though. Did I say pizza? The place we're going for lunch on Monday. I don't know what time they're open. So if I look up that place, do what?
You may want to go later, like not like super late to the movie, but later than you went for Twisters, so then maybe you can actually get same day popcorn.
I don't have to have popcorn, right?
See, like whenever we were younger, like I won't say like younger, but like when we were teenagers, like my aunt, like whenever we go to movies, she's like, I don't care what movie you go see, you can do whatever you want. She'd drop us off. She's like, all you gotta do is give me a fresh thing of popcorn when you leave.
Yeah. Yep. So Bear, I'm just gonna assume that you like the movie and you don't need to say any more than that, please. Thank you. What are their hours? Oh, they're open from like, okay, yeah, they're open all day, so that doesn't matter. Okay. All right, so yeah, we'll probably go Monday at like 10 o'clock again. Hopefully it's not as hot outside, so it's not like miserable in the theater like it was the other day for us, because it was torture. That's all right.
My wife used to work at one of the theaters when we lived in around Williamsburg, and it's actually got like the upgraded. It's not, they don't have reclining seats, but they have like the upgraded seats.
BBear0313 cheered Dex 100. Do yourself a favor and stay after the credits.
Yeah, we almost did on Twister. Actually, we did pretty much stay to the end on Twister, which is funny. Used to work in a movie theater. It's cute.
Yeah, we didn't have the like they had oversized seats, but it wasn't like reclining seats or whatever. But the theater, like that company has certain theaters have them, but you can actually order like you can order hospital, movie theater food. Yeah. But you can also order like full course food, and they have a full bar.
Yep, we got that.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, I've never done that kind of food at a theater, but I've never actually been to like that one.
Because before she worked there, we went there like when we first moved up that way, and we went to Cracker Barrel and had dinner, and then came back and like went and saw a movie after. And the guy was like, "Do you need a menu?" And we're like, "For popcorn?" And he's like, "Oh no, we got real food here." And I was like, "Oh, we just ate."
Yeah. Easter egg started with Kevin Smith movies for you. Interesting. They said follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's papping? Okay. First time has sent me a text, by the way. Hang on. Oh. Has nothing to do with the movie. Okay. He's talking about the family reunion. Never mind. Has nothing to do with Monday. I don't think he's watching stream. That was just odd timing. We're talking about first time at the movie, going to see the movie, and then like he sends me a text that has nothing to do with Monday or the movie. All right. Interesting. I think the little Easter eggs or whatever after the credits, like that's just, it's awesome. Usually they're really funny. So I'm here for it. Scoot, you got that guy, right?
Yes.
This guy's like not interested in driving to me right now. Yoo-hoo! Over here. Here we go. Drive across the field. Come on. Across the crops. You betcha. You betcha. Come on. You can do it, buddy. It's my fault. I should have put my pipe on sooner, too. Actually, my fault. But that's okay.
Hopefully there's not a collision here.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, we're thinking about it. Oh, yep. Hell, not a collision, but a standoff. How about that? Blogger, what's going on? How are you today? Welcome in. So they're trying to figure out their lives now. Right? So they're both gonna back up. and then they're gonna go around each other, right? Right. No,
No, they're gonna
No.
play bumper cars.
not at all. Come on, I'm only 70%. I still need an empty, buddy. Come on. Figure out your life, guys. Come on. They'll be fine eventually. Eventually, one of them or both of them should actually back up. Like, they will actually try to figure out life eventually. But that 2-track is just bullying that thing. Bullying. That's amazing. Wait, did you interfere or no? That's a yes, isn't it?
Yeah, sorry, I
Yeah.
thought it was unmuted. Yeah, I interfered because they were like
You're good.
hooked at both auger wagons,
Just a little bit, yeah.
trying to get this one out of the way without destroying crops. Because that 2-track was definitely bullying the Jesus out of me.
A little bit, yeah. They're conversing. Yep. All right. Pick up and deliver. Will he just not drop off the straw? Is that what the problem is, Black Cat? Because it looks fine to me. Yeah, everything looks fine. Will he just not drop it off? Because that's awkward if that's the case. Alright, if this guy would actually just stay with me, it would be amazing. Like, there's plenty of time between here and the end of the pass. Like, come on. Let's run it up. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Would you just look at it? Oh, yeah. That's about 3 o'clock break time, too, isn't it?
Almost.
Like, right there. But yeah, if he won't drop the straw off, how would you fix that? Wait. Hang on. Is that... Pick up and deliver, and pick up, deliver... The crop doesn't matter. I know that. It's set right. But it doesn't... I don't know. That might help, yeah. Last Jake, it's going, man. How are you doing today? The other thing you might want to try is like moving up your point, but you shouldn't have to because it should have dumped like forever ago. Yeah, it should dump as soon as it hits the trigger. So like way back on the, like at the bottom of the screen is where it should unload. Otherwise that's an odd one. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you on that one. That's a strange one, though. All right, look at that. Look at this guy. Look at this guy doing his job, chat. We're really doing it, Harry. We're really doing it. Wait, so Bear. I don't know if Bear's still here. Bear.
Once you get done, can you put your order on?
Oh, you need a guy? Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, and the other guys like trying
Gotcha.
to figure out how to get out of the field.
I got you. Do I need to watch Deadpool 1 and 2 before going to see the third one? Because I've seen both of them. It's just been a while. Because if so, I'm going to have a late night tonight and tomorrow. My list of stuff I have to do tomorrow is just... It's a long list.
But it's supposed to rain. You're gonna have all the time in the world.
Yeah, right. Even if it's raining, we'll still be at the farm. Dad'll make me clean up in the shop some more or something like he did on Wednesday. It was so sad. He's like, well, we don't have a lot to do outside, so might as well clean up in the shop. And I was like, what?
Gotta keep the shop clean for the next big project, man.
But if it's dirty and all the tools are out, then I know where they are. Although I rather clean the shop than I have my brother. When he goes down there, he'll like straighten up sometimes, and it's like, oh god, I don't have a clue where anything got put then, you know? Or like,
yeah, like it doesn't go back where you put it; it goes back where he puts it.
Yeah.
Like, where's it at?
Or like back in 2019 when we had our flood, there was a day, and we were in full panic mode, so it was fine. But there was a day my sister came down, and she literally just got like a big stack of 5-gallon buckets, and she started heaving stuff into buckets, and then all of them got put up in the loft. So it was, you know, 5-gallon buckets of tools and just you name it. It went in a bucket and it went upstairs.
Yeah.
Or like 6 months after the flood, the joke was, "Where's that?" "I don't know. It's in the bucket upstairs." Because she just heaved everything in buckets that day. But I mean, it helped. It helped us a lot. We were working on stuff outside, and she was in the shop just throwing stuff for us into buckets. And then once in a while, we'd drive in with the tractor and fill the bucket on the tractor up with 5-gallon buckets, and somebody would climb up in the loft that day and heave them all up there for us. Forget who. Oh, Zach and Casey were both down there that day, actually. Yeah, my buddy Casey came down and helped us out quite a bit that day. But yeah, it was, yeah, that was a day. Which all of that flood prep really sucked, but what made it worse was like, you know, the day before we started our flood prep was the day that Mom died. So like literally we went from the hospital to like, you know, prepping for a flood. I mean, it was awful. Absolutely awful.
Yeah, that's a little rough.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, could things get worse, you know, at the current time? Like, I'm not sure if stuff could have gotten any worse for us at that time. But yeah. That was pretty bad. Oh, is that guy leaving? Is he full?
He's 85%, so probably.
Okay. You have to start. Do you have to start fresh from 25? Yeah, you would have to start fresh. Yeah. Fent should be unloading.
Yeah, he should be close to unloading. Yeah.
We need a third wagon, don't we?
Maybe. Wouldn't hurt.
Well, tell you what, I'm gonna park at the end of the pasture. I'll leave my auger in, and you can just have the wagons while I go take my break.
Okay, sounds good.
So that's what we'll do. But no, your saves will not transfer over. Your money will not transfer. If you want to add money early on into, say, the next Farm 725 or whatever, you can always edit your XML to give yourself some cash. Or I'm sure like the government subsidy sign will be out like real fast. The grape project has not been started yet, no. It is currently the wrong time of year for us to plant grapes. Therefore, we cannot plant the grapes yet. Am I ready for 25? No, because I don't have my Christmas lights put up yet. But I am not doing that till like... I'm probably going to start on Christmas lights before Halloween this year. And try to get some of the like prep stuff done. The stuff you don't see, like the around the windows and doors of the house. Like all that stuff takes time. Try to get all that done. Probably lights on the fence. You don't really see those. All that kind of stuff. Try to get all that done before Halloween this year. Which is insane to say, but with 25 coming out and it basically being like my Super Bowl, I need to I need to have time to stream it, and I mean I plan on streaming an absolute ton when 25 comes out. So buckle up, buttercups. It's gonna get real. I'm gonna be here a lot for 25. So yeah. Yeah, betcha. You're on 13.
Yes, 13.
I'm gonna send the third wagon.
Okay.
Although really, it's only that field we have. I guess we get a fast time after that field. Big deal.
Get to the old sugar beets.
Hooray!
Yay!
I know you're excited for it. I know you can't wait.
Yeah, it's what really wakes me up in the morning, gets my gears going.
That's kind of weird, bro. All right, Scoot, I'll be right back.